the infrastructure over there is super impressive. The public transportation being the main point of that. The train system is so capable of getting you where you need to go. Whether or not it's on time depends on where you're at. But I just found it so incredible that while, yeah, a lot of people had cars, you didn't need it. You could take a train from one end of the country to another, hop a bus, and then be exactly where you needed to be. And, that went anywhere. If I was in Vienna, I could get on a train, make my way all the way to Zurich, and then get on a bus to take myself out to a small little village somewhere. And then from there, it's just like you wouldn't really picture that in our American society. You wouldn't think of public transportation as being that effective in being able to exactly place you where you want to be. And yeah, it's got its problems, but it was just so impressive to me that it was as good as it was, and it was incredible. I remember my first area, I was on a bike, and it was really cool to bike around, get to know the area. And even then, there's another level, because you can take your bikes on the buses, of course, and helps you get around even better if you need to get from small village to small village. Living style is a lot of apartments. A lot of apartments. That's all of what I lived in. They were each apartments. And I did know some elders who had arrangements where they had to live with members in their homes. Just that one example, there was like a section of the house that was kind of like the guest area, so to say. They had their own, bathroom on that side of the house, and bedroom and living quarters, and so that was kind of just like sectioned off, and that's where the elders lived. Other than that, it's a very high quality of living. When you talk about things like, the typical things, like do you have water, do you have heating, whatever else, you'll live there very comfortably, and you definitely have what you need, a lot of what you want. For people interested in things like what's the shopping like, there's definitely plenty of it. It's Europe. They're gonna make sure that you have the option to go get there much better than the rest of the world stuff, and it definitely was interesting how that kind of stuff grew on me. I remember at one point, actually, I was calling home for Mother's Day, and I told my mom, I'm actually starting to think a little more now about like, how does this coordinate, or like, how does it look and stuff, thinking about outfits, not just like, hey, I like that shirt, or those are some nice jeans or something, but like actually thinking about what I was wearing. And her first reaction, what she said right away instinctively was, "Oh, good." Just like she was relieved. And my sister, who heard it, she was in the background, she starts talking about, "Oh, we can go shopping when you get home. It's going to be great." But there's definitely a lot of options. When it comes back to some fun cultural things you can get while you're there, you definitely need to look into the Trachten. The Trachten is so cool. It's like the Lederhosen and the Dirndl, like the traditional leather pant getup that they have, and the dresses for the women and stuff. Very, very, very nice. You got to have the money to get the quality stuff, but if you can go for it, I recommend it. Don't have any myself, but I definitely think if I ever or whenever I go back, whether that be to visit or academic or work or whatever else, I'm definitely going to look into picking some of that up. Definitely just enjoy it. It's a beautiful place. You're right. It's the Alpine German-speaking mission. You're right there in the Alps. That entire mountain range. It's our mission boundaries. It's like we encompass that. And if you don't ever see a mountain, at least while you're okay, well, rephrase that. You'll never not see a mountain, because even if there's not any in your area, you'll travel to other areas. You'll go to Zone Conference or something, and you'll get to see what the mission has to offer. Going back to the culture, work hard and enjoy your life. You know, delve into the work, love what you're doing there, love the people, and just realize every day how incredible that place is, like the place itself, the earth there. It is a gorgeous place. I cannot recommend that enough, that you need to make sure you do that while you're there.